We are live now. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Vyapaar Jagat TV. Today we have a fourth Saturday for the Saturday talk with the Fempreneur Award ceremony is going to happen on 19th of March at Ahmedabad. So I welcome all of the lovely women to join the physical event in the March or 19th of the March at Ahmedabad. अभी तक आप रजिस्ट्रेशन नहीं करवाया तो हरी टू रजिस्टर वेरी क्विकली. आज हमारे साथ बहुत सारे कपल प्रिन्योर है, हस्बैंड वाइफ है, वो कुछ अलग अलग प्रोफेशन में ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. आज हमारा पूरा दिन इज डेडिकेटेड टू द कपल प्रिन्योर. कपल आर द बेस्ट फ्रेंड, बेस्ट पार्टनर. एंड टुडेस मॉडरेटर इज मेघना झाला. मेघना इज प्रोफेशनल फोटोग्राफर. It's very odd in our Indian culture that any woman is a professional photographer. It's a very bold decision for the Meghna to start her journey in 2011 as a professional photographer, wedding photographer. Normally, सभी शादियों में हम लोग मेल को ही देखते हैं as a photographer. So, seeing a woman as a wedding photographer, professional photographer is really amazing, and now it's a changing India. Our country is changing in terms of professional of the woman. So now it's your show, Meghna. It's over to you. Now you can take the show ahead of this time. Welcome, Meghna.
Thank you so much, dear Darshana, for the introduction. So I would like to start with like a famous saying that behind every successful man, there is a woman. I seriously think that it's time to change the saying now. How about behind every successful woman, there are good people around her supporting her. It may be a father, a mother, a husband, children, friends, mentor. So today I would like to introduce you to two very beautiful humans who epitomize these sayings both the ways. And they are so well balanced in their professional and personal lives. Be it like professionally or personally, or if we talk about compatibilities as life partners. So I have the lovely Dr. Namita Shah and the very passionate Dr. Hiren Shah from Ahmedabad. Welcome both of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Namita is a senior gynecologist, consultant gynecologist, and engaged in high-risk obstetrics and even robotic surgeries. Whereas Dr. Hiren is a senior pediatrician with a thriving practice of 4 decades. What makes both of them even more interesting is their activities outside their profession. And no, they are not regular hobbyists. They have created a houseum in their home, which is a treat to visit. I'm lucky to have visited it, so I can say that. Medicos that too into emergency services and still taking out time for their interests and likings. I'm sure it needs a great balance and support system to do all this and a great understanding between both of them to grow together. Let's have a conversation with this extraordinary couple to know what it takes and how it goes. So here we present to you Dr. Namita Shah and Dr. Hiren Shah. Namita, let's start with you. Tell me about your life journey.
Yes, thank you, Meghna, for the nice words of introduction. Hello, everyone. Now, if I see my life, it is not different at all from any explorer who is traveling and who is continuously changing gears to adjust to the ever-changing terrains. So my life is same. It came in phases, as you see.
Yeah.
Right from my student years to medical college, then marriage, shifting from Bombay to Ahmedabad, a mother of a daughter, and then twin sons, a homemaker, to a houseum creator, and you can say a curator. And with all that, managing my medical profession too. I took life as it came and gave priorities to it and molded myself accordingly. And there are no regrets. I'm happy at that time. I was happy at that time and happy even today.
So that is what matters. We should be able to prioritize our lives as we want and as we choose to. Perfect, Dr. Namita Ben. Now, tell me one thing, Dr. Namita. What makes you feel empowered?
If you say so, looking back at 61 years of age, I feel I am empowered at all stages of my life. I could achieve and excel in my academics and had many laurels during my career. On my family front, I am happily married and I could take out quality time for my children when they needed me the most, especially during their formative years. When I see them grown now into good human beings, it's important to be a good human being and successful individuals. I feel I'm empowered.
Wow.
I'm happy to be also called a successful gynecologist around.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So true. So true.
And I'm proud to be the owner of Houseum, which today is one of the its kind house museums in the world. So what more from our life? That's it.
Absolutely. I so feel you, Namita, because I have seen your house, I have seen your Houseum, and my goodness, it's amazing. Congratulations to both of them for owning this lovely Houseum. So, Hiren Bhai, a doctor. Oh my God, the list is long. A doctor, a traveler, an antique collector, a puzzler, and a photographer, and so many other roles. How do I understand all these roles of yours, right? But what I want to know right now is, how do you think Namita played a role in all your avatars?
Yeah, she's always next to me all throughout all these endeavors. When I met her, say about 30, almost 40, in 84 we met. At that time, it started like some filmy script, a small town boy with a middle class background, meeting a beautiful blue-blooded South Bombay girl.
Oh, yes.
On the very previous day, she had got or announced a gold medal in medicine.
Wow.
And then at that time, of course, it was not easy to woo and win her, but eventually she in literal way descended down from that her, you can say, sea-facing apartment on Leprosy Road and travel all the way to my modest house in Ahmedabad. And since then, she has stood solid like a rock of Gibraltar with me all throughout. She had, I mean, as you said that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. We have our own differences. Some, we have different views or approaches to our life, and then emotional needs are different. But gradually, we all are not exception, of course, to that. But then we, over the time, grew out of this, and then started respecting our differences, our pluses and minuses, our strengths and weaknesses. And then we cultivated mutual respect for our individuality, even our eccentricities. And then, yeah, all this, I mean, she had never been seen any kind of things. Rather, me also, as a doctor, never thought that what I am doing today, I will be doing at that time. I never thought that I will be doing this. It gradually evolved over the time. And all this was our mutual, we are both are witness to this, our journey from taking one activity or hobby. For example, when we met, I just promised her that she had not seen my house at that time when we, vowed to each other. But then I told her that I'll make you some beautiful house in the future. Don't worry.
Wow.
This particular old house which my father built in early 50s. So it's literally on the day of engagement, instantly that was on the 8th March, I never knew that
Wow.
every day I'll be celebrating Women's Day in my life.
Wow.
First time she came to my house, but then eventually this houseum, it gradually evolved. Likewise, it was my dream to travel across the world. And now she's all the time with me all throughout our journey to do so many expeditions and other things. And she's a best navigator, best planner. For example, photography, somebody may not like, but then during our tours, she'll always carrying my bags, helping me to change lenses. Of course, somebody then told, why don't you start doing photography yourself? So you'll be relieved of this task.
Exactly.
She's happy doing all this. So all this, you can say, for example, puzzling, she was initially skeptical, but now she has got more friends, international level, more than me. Everybody, when I go, if suppose I want go alone to this international puzzle party, they will first remember her. I say, I'm standing in front of you, ask about me first. But no, how is Namita? Why she's not like that? So all this, she has so molded so well. So in all these phases, she's next to me and all the time encouraging me to venture new thing or anything which I just take up as a challenge.
Wow, that's so romantic, I guess. And you just not gave her a beautiful house. In fact, you gave her the most beautiful house, I think. Loaded with all artifacts and everything. My goodness. So, you know what? Every time that we come across a professional woman, there's one question often asked, only to women, right? That how do you strike a balance between personal and professional life? But here, I want to ask this question to our dear Dr. Hiren Bhai. How do you strike a balance?
It's like,
between your family and your profession.
Yeah, that's true. It's like if you dream or desire something very strongly, whole Kayamat or universe just helps you to achieve that. It's too filmy. But then in our case, it has helped too little, but major, you have to really work hard to achieve that. And then when I was doing collecting stamps in childhood, I always thought that I'll travel the world. When I started my practice, I never thought that I'll grow to such a big, heavy medical practice. But then when my children twins are born, I was spending my almost all awake hours in hospital. And then suddenly me and Namita realized that this is not life we wanted. So we just decided to reschedule our working hours, redesign our practice, and thought that why not we take out time and gradually scale down little emergencies and other things. And that way we started our traveling, then making this particular new house. We never knew what is going to take, how shape will come out. We were not aware about that. But then it's then I lovingly call that when we have traveling, creating those albums, sharing with my friends. And I do recollect that in 2003, one of my friends would come and was seeing these albums, and he was just, asking that question, how could you do this? And recently I had seen that Hollywood movie of 25th Hour. And then I said, we are having 25 hours in a day.
Wow. So this is a wonderful word that you coined, Dr. Hiren and Namita. 25th hour. I so feel that every time that I really need those few more hours in a day, juggling with everything that I want to do. You tell me about this 25th hour.
Yeah, so 25th hour, we all know is symbolic and then non-reality, but we just attach it to all our hobbies and activities of interest we pursue apart from our medical profession. And for that, we take out time, rather steal our time from our, say, personal comforts. Many times we divide our social duties. Sometimes we are curtail our professional ambitions. I have scaled down my medical practice and bringing down the working hours or emergency hours or even number of beds. Namita initially sacrificed her, working hours too. So all this we had done. It's not served on the platter, this extra hour. We have to literally extract from our daily routine. So, but then there are many advantages along with that. It comes with a lot of we have achieved because of this 25th hour activities. We have grouped all this this what you narrated, our hobbies and about travel, photography, puzzling, housing, collections, all these under this umbrella of a 25th hour. And for this, I'm so happy that it has given us a different recognition, different kind of pleasure. It imparts a positive health, both physical, mental, spiritual, social, all these are there. So this 25th hour, I always now these days say, every professional who are always on the run, for whom time is a most important commodity, or who are time poor. So they have to very consciously, deliberately take out time from their daily routine to see that at least they can pursue their some or other hobby or activity in their lives. And so this is about all 25th hour. And this is just for namesake. Many of us, like you and others, they are following their passion, doing so well in their both professional front, personal front, and in this their passion too. So
absolutely. So it's very much needed to keep your sanity intact. And people like us, we do this thing by following some hobby or some passion, and doing the things the way we like. So it's absolutely important to have something that you depend on which is just for you, just for your sake. Completely agree on that. So yeah. So I'm sure that like you have traveled so much, you must have experienced so many things, and so I would like to hear about some experiences, like where both of you managed to support each other even in a very trying situation, or you can also share some funny experience with all of us.
We always say that all these our activities, hobbies, we are collecting memories and stories. It's an number of ample of these incidences, right from our preparation to go traveling on the airports. There are so many funny things, meeting different people across the world like that. So there are many. So you want some funny or interesting or some soul filling? What you want?
Funny. Let's go with Namita. Namita, share something. Whatever you want to, funny or soul searching or whatever you feel like.
What fun.
I do not recollect anything very funny. It was a time when there was an international puzzle meet in Japan, and from Tokyo, we both were to travel to Seoul, Korea.
Right.
There is a friend, is a puzzler, and he's single. So he wanted to accompany us. I was very little skeptical that he is alone. We both are together as a couple. How will we gel with each other? But then the experience was so great. We were both at the same level, like how to manage our travel day, how to plan the travel in different trains from one train line to other line, and how to see the maximum number of places. So it was a beautiful experience with him. It was not funny though, but I enjoyed
So there, I'm sure you must have gone through many experiences that are really enriching.
I want to share because I just had been to Chennai a few days back, and I recollect I was sharing with my friends. 20 years back, I was traveling for a conference there, returning back on the airport. In my handbag, there are a few locks. Their security, they stopped me. I just explained them, I'm a collector. They were not prepared to believe that somebody is a doctor carrying this kind of stuff. I explained to the detail, and they were so loudly, they were laughing and ridiculing me. And then they, suppose if you hit this on the pilot or air hostess, you can hijack the plane. I said, sorry, I never realized. At that time, I was carrying one stick. And that was handstick with me. They never bothered to look into that. But that was having a dagger inside, antique stick, but they never bothered. So like I had my last laugh on them that I'm carrying with this kind of instrument. I can hijack any.
You are overlooking that and you are behind the locks. Wow.
So these are
So yeah, really funny. Great. So Namita, when I visited your house, one question immediately popped up in my mind was, how do you maintain all those thousands of precious antiques? How? I mean, in my house, I mean, there are few little things here and there, but maintaining them is a task. And with you, like, you are surrounded by these many pretty things, little, big, all size, all shapes. How do you maintain that? How do you manage them?
Yes, Meghna. This is the question asked by most women visitors who visit my house. So yes, it's a difficult task and challenging too. And I have almost some 1,000 artifacts spread around the house, as you know, right? So, and mainly the wooden carving ones are difficult to maintain, especially in our city of Ahmedabad, which is quite dusty. But over the years, I have trained my team of staff. They maintain and manage it quite well, barring a few things which I do it myself, especially Hiren's locks, which I say I only manage them.
Yeah, I don't allow.
So tell me, what do Hirenbhai do?
I only maintain. I don't allow anyone to touch them.
Not even Hirenbhai.
We say that he collects, and
Yes,
she's the curator of my museum.
exactly. So he's better at collecting things.
If I am asked this question by anybody, if Namita is not around, I just jokingly tell them, I kept one lady for this.
So then people are, "Wo bhi antique hai?"
Oh, absolutely. That's a good answer.
I create a timetable. So there are, according to the timetable, we work. So there are some things which have to be cleaned daily. There are some which can be done twice or thrice in a week, or even weekly, or even monthly, or thrice a month. So accordingly, me and my staff maintain and go follow the timetable. I write down everything at the last hour before sleeping. I have a full timetable of the next day.
Oh my goodness.
I have notes.
And for say, for example, we have more than 100 mechanical clocks. They have to be repaired, maintained. And then in that case, she has a timetable every 3 quarterly months. She'll call that on the first Sunday, the one who is a clock repair will come and take care about the clock. So likewise, she has her own time. She has evolved her own way of maintaining things. And I'm relieved of the things. I'm a collector, impulsive collector, creative.
I'm sure about that. Impulsive word is yes.
She's the one who manages the show.
And I feel this cleaning and maintaining is one of the stress busters in my life. Apart from my things, sometimes there is some surgery which I have to do. I will be cleaning in the morning for that 1 hour. Hiren tells me, just leave it. You have a very difficult surgery today. I told no. It makes my mind relax.
Oh, of course.
Really whatever
we all have our different mechanism to face the stress, and this is one of yours which is very unique, but again it's very helpful in your own thing, your own house. So wow, kudos to that Namita. That's wonderful to know this. So I want to know one thing, Namita, that of course I read your profile and you were a very, very bright student, very bright in academics and amazing. You had an amazing career ahead, but then you chose to, prioritize your life your way. So first you wanted to enjoy your family life with 3 of your kids and 2 twins. I mean, that's a big task. And then now you are full-fledged into your medical practice professionally, right? So tell me, what did you think that time while you prioritized your family, and what do you think now when you are prioritizing your medical life?
I feel that if every woman can do this, there won't be any problem in life. You will have a happy life. When you have prioritized it yourself, no one has forced you to do that. You will accept it. It was like when my daughter was born, I was in my residency program. So whether to continue the pregnancy, there were challenges. I was in Bombay, studying in Bombay, doing my residency, which is a 24/7 job. And my husband was here in Ahmedabad, in those era where there were no mobile phones. So if you are in the hospital, you are not contacted. And I had my daughter in the first year of my residence.
Oops.
My parents were there and they took care of my daughter, and I could complete my studies. Halfway, I thought, so, okay, I may have to leave my MD Gynec and just become a diploma. But accepted it, okay, whatever comes, take life as it comes. So
Absolutely.
I continued my pregnancy. I'm proud that my daughter was taken care of at that time. And then I came to Ahmedabad. At that time, I was planning to go to the US. Everything was ready for IVF training and all. But I realized I have conceived again, and that to twins. Everyone was of the opinion, even my husband, I am with you. Whatever you take a decision, take it. But then in life, if you ever feel otherwise, I would have been such a successful gynecologist and I would have been a great this thing, then do not keep and continue this pregnancy now. So the children should never feel achieved because of them. So
And I really think that there is one thing called no regrets.
yes.
So I guess we all feel that whatever we have decided, whatever we chose, like we absolutely have no regrets about it, and we own it up so well. And that's commendable. That's commendable. Wow, amazing. So now tell me, both of you, I guess we are heading towards the end, but let me ask you one common question, both of you. Tell me something like what do you appreciate the most in your life partner? Both of you.
I should start first.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, every girl wants so dark and a handsome guy, right? My husband is extra tall.
Oh, I can relate with that. Same here.
He's extra tall, not so dark, enough handsome, I say. But he's very intelligent, yeah, multi-talented, and some exceptional hobbies he has. And he's also fun-loving and witty. Right? And he's, you can say, extra smart to get things done from me the way he wants it to be done. So, to buy iron and grass hormone. But now I realize they are more valuable than those jewelry which you would have bought for me.
Absolutely.
Pediatrician, I say. But he has other piece too. He has passion, he has perseverance, patience, punctuality is good, and very positive. So positivity.
Wow.
He has
Wow.
all the
Thank
pieces.
Two more P. Pyar mein pagal.
So, Hiren bhai, quick 2 words about Namita bhai.
She has come as an angel in my life.
Oh, wow.
What I am today would not have been possible without her. It says everything.
Wow, that's amazing. So that I would say that we women are enough capable to manage that, manage many things and multitask. And it just has to be us to prioritize what we want and what we choose. We make choices and we grow together as humans and not as men or women. So let this world be a world of equal opportunities. And that indeed was a very, very enriching conversation, Namita and Hiren bhai. I'm sure our viewers will, will be able to take many positive things from this talk. And I'm glad I know you both a little more now. So a big thank you to both of you. And I would also like to thank Vyapaar, Jagat and Dr. Praveen Parmar for initiating this wonderful series of conversations with couples. This is Meghna Sejpal signing off. Namaste.
Wow,
Yes,
wow. Thank you, Meghna, for moderating such a wonderful doctor couple. And it's amazing, Dr. Hiren and Dr. Namita talking with you. It's amazing journey. You shared your life journey and how you meet and all that. I think it will be helpful it will inspire to other couple-preneur, emerging couple-preneur rather, I can say. So thanks for sharing your views and everything, and for our viewers of the Vyapaar Jagat. And I recommend you just join us, meet us in physical event on 19th of March at Ahmedabad.
We'll be there.
Thank you.
We'll do that.
Yeah, please. We'll happy to meet everyone on the panel.
Thank you so
thank
much.
you. Yeah, thank you, Meghna, for moderating the panel wonderfully. And see you for the next time in the physical event.
Yes.
Take care. Goodbye.